Hey there DIYers, welcome back to the channel. So today we're going to do some floor improvement to our bathroom, actually just the trim. So what we have here is some of this old metal trim, and this is right here where you step up before you get into the bath or shower, and some of this has some really sharp edges, and I'm going to replace that with some rubber trim. So let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna pull this all up, and then we'll go from there. All right, next thing I'm gonna do is just wipe this down real good with some alcohol, just so we'll get good adhesion with the strip we're putting on. Alright, so this is the new trim, and so it's got adhesive on both sides, or on this side and that side, so then when it folds over it'll adhere all along. So because this has some bends, we'll have to put some slits in it and then get it to merge in. But what I want to do is to do the easiest part first, so which is just the straight part. So starting here is where I'm going to remove the tape and start putting it all along here to adhere it to this, and then we'll worry about the both bends. But I gotta make sure I have enough here, and it looks like I'm trying to think if I can push that all the way there. It looks like I can for the most part. So with that being said, I can go ahead and make sure I can fit that all the way back there. Okay, so I did get this pushed back as far as I can, and it looks like we'll just need just like a little bit of caulking in there to fill in. I'll have to clean out some of that gunk in there, but so we'll just wrap this around. So then right here, I'm going to remove the tape, the adhesive, and do this strip. And then once that's done, then we'll come back and we will put this down, and we'll get the slits made so we can get it fitted down there. So right here, I'll go ahead and remove the tape. So I'll put a slit here, like so, and start peeling this tape off. Okay, I got that little bit done. Let me just go ahead and start bending this over, getting it to stick. Okay. Moving along. Okay, so right here, I'll make my first cut. Just put a slit like that. Go ahead and peel the tape off of it. Okay, I can just couldn't get that on there like so. Now we have our first bend, so we can see how this is overlapping. So in essence, we want to cut that overlap. So see, it overlap is right there. So we got that marked. So now we'll just go from that overlap down here to this slit. Okay, so we got that little slit cut out. So now you can see the overlap is there. And then we can go a little bit further and then do the same thing. So we'll go about here, make another slit. Alright, so as you can see, the self-adhesive, the strips that were on this molding already didn't hold up overnight, so they just came up. So what I'm in turn doing, I'm coming back with this Gorilla Glue that it'll pretty much bonds everything. It says virtually everything, and I'm just putting it on. This is old and dried up in the beginning, so I busted it open, and what I'm doing is I'm just dipping down in, getting it on this little dowel rod, and then I'm just rolling some of it onto the putty knife, and then I'm just applying it. And of course right now I've got these pavers that are holding it down to keep it into place, and it's just giving it time to dry. Once that's done drying, then I'll come over and move to both ends and be done. So I'll video this part of it, and then we'll show final result. All right, so we'll pull these off and see how well that did, and then go from there. All right, so it looks like that actually did very well, and this glue looks like it expands out. So I have a little bit of a cleanup to do here, which we'll just get that cleaned off. I'll worry about that later. So for now, I'm going to just go ahead and get the rest of this glued down. So what we'll do here is get this glue opened back up, and grab some paper towel here. Give me something to wipe with. We'll just pull down here. Okay, I'll just grab some glue out. Here on this putty knife, and just apply it to the back. Just like so. Same thing. It doesn't take a whole lot, as you can see when I expand it out. Once it dries, it expands out. I guess it kind of creates a foaming effect, if you will. Alright, so we got the top part done. And just do the bottom part. Oh, this is very sticky. It's like molasses. was gonna say honey, but it's way stickier than honey. So let's make sure we get that nice and applied there. See under there, so I'll make sure I get plenty on it. Looks like it's easy to clean off once it's dry. Okay, I think that should be good. So now I just need to actually, looks like, just use that one to go all the way across all three of those, like so. And then here, looks like, yeah, good one. I think actually probably like this. It's holding that in, and then this is holding that down. I think that should be good there. And get a little bit here on this corner. Probably that right there should suffice with that. Let's see. There we go. There. So, got those. So now, let's see. There. That should work. Let's take a look and see what we did here. Okay. Looks like that all formed on there pretty good. Of course, we'll just have to clean this up, but that is on there nice and good. Yep. So now we just have this side over here to do and we'll be done. And there you have it. There's the finished product. And of course we'll be doing all the trim and repainting all the walls, making it look really nice in here. But that was not too painful getting that put in. It really was, I don't know, with the rounded corners made it a little more difficult. It would have just been more edged. Would have been straight edges would have been easier, but this is a lot easier and safer. Now with this, instead of that metal border trim that was on there, so that would we risk cutting our feet on. So anyway, if you like this content, please comment, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell for upcoming videos, and until next time.